worse than that up here. Like,
we be out of bounds too sometimes.
But know what?
It's only out of bounds. It's about communication. It's out of bounds once somebody has expressed to you
That is out of bounds.
I'm not playing.
What's up? Back at it with another one. Today, we're diving into a heated conversation between Zaire Franklin and Jeff Teague on the Club 520 podcast, all about money.
A friend of ours, friend of the show, friends of the show.
Let's see.
Friends of the show. Zaire Franklin on
that one.
On an episode of 520, their Super Bowl wrap-up episode. Things got a little heated between Zaire and Jeff Teague. I am going to continue this clip, but I'd like to see how y'all feel halfway into it.
I don't like it.
I think they play so much. I don't think it was necessarily personal, and he was trying to make a point, and I think emotions ran a little high. But I think they so silly. They was playing, talking about like the main is on a football team and the main is on a basketball team get different social recognition. Which is true. We say that all the time. Like we say that.
I mean, we've had that talk with Zaire up here. It went a little different, but we had it.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then Jeff started talking about money. And if you look at it from a money perspective, the NBA do technically make more money than a lot of the NFL.
Yeah.
So I think, again, egos got into it, and it made a hard left turn that we shouldn't have went. But I think it was all in fun initially.
When I first heard it, I was like 100% like Zaire was right. Listening to it just now, I still feel like Zaire handled himself well, and I like the way he was like, look, let's go somewhere else. Let's not go this direction. I heard what you heard, though. I think Jeff was being funny, and then he just doubled down. That's where ego comes in. Like I said, once you see you piss somebody off, just stop. Just be like, all right, well, I see I hit a nerve I didn't mean to. I'm just with you. But he kept doubling down, almost like I'm not going to.
Especially if you've watched a Colts game. Like there's only but so far you gotta push out here. Like I'm cool. My bad.
And that's when you pull back.
Hey, y'all both from the town. Y'all are homies.
Yeah.
Like this is the Super Bowl edition of your show. So great to have an all-pro player that led the league in sacks up here.
Tackles.
I mean, sacks.
A bunch of times.
Yeah, great to have him up here to kick it about it. That's how I feel when Zaire's up here. It's like, wow, yes, we can have this talk. But I mean, it's all in fun until it ain't.
Right.
And at some point in this clip, which we'll get to, the fun stopped. That's important. Yeah, the fun is stopped.
Once you start calling them by your last name off, and I don't know your name.
It wasn't funny.
Yeah, now it's like belittling. Now it's like I'm just trying to demean you.
Unless you being silly, because we'll come up here and do shit like that in a silly way. When you see it start affecting them, now Jeff ego gonna kick in and be like, yo, like, and start doubling down instead of, because now where we from, it's like, yo, don't disrespect me. It's borderline threatening, like, yo, stop playing me before I do something to you. So now Jeff ego gonna kick in and say, or what?
And that's
but
the part.
Not the way that, when I heard it, Zaire didn't come off to me that way. And I know Zaire, he doesn't, but in the clip, he was saying, Jeff, we're live.
Yeah, like
this is a live. Come on, you taking it somewhere where this don't have to go. Like you playing on my net. Let's have the talk like adults. I thought that was a very great way to get somebody's guard down. Like, yo, I'm not threatening you. I'm not trying to take it there. Like, let's have a good talk. Let me continue with this clip.
Live, so we don't got to like. Don't.
I don't remember your last name. They put Zaire.
You don't. All right. What is it?
I paused it again.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah. And he called him Zaire Smith, who isn't exactly an NBA legend.
I don't know who Zaire Smith is at all.
Basketball.
The Sixers drafted Mikal Bridges and traded him for Zaire Smith, who basically never played again.
Oh, I remember that. Do you remember that?
Basketball.
So but just so we're clear, first of all, in a room full of men, it's important to know when the tone is changing too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I think that's part of just man language. Like speaking without speaking.
Indeed.
Jeff who do you think started that?
Jeff.
It's crazy how fast a conversation can flip when egos collide. And honestly, it really highlights the importance of clear communication and respecting boundaries.
I don't even think
Maybe not on purpose.
So
He started it.
the one thing that Jeff said to me that was out of bounds, because I don't think calling him Zaire Smith is out of bounds. If we silly, if we playing, bro, we play worse than that up here. Like,
We be out of bounds too sometimes.
but
It's only out of bounds. It's about communication. It's out of bounds once somebody has expressed to you
that is out of bounds.
I'm not playing. I'm done playing. I don't play like that. I'm working on my name. I'm building my name.
Exactly.
Please stop. You tell me about who else get money. All of that's cool, but I'm a football player. This is the route that I chose. This is how I want to build my legacy. Legacy is important to me. Zaire lets it be known that legacy and his last name and how he carry it is important for him, especially in the league with all that he go through. So you got an active player on you. You got an active player on your couch. Not somebody that's retired. Not somebody looking to be retired. You got somebody on a team. So and players watch these podcasts.
I think the bigger shot, which was unnecessary, was when they interviewed you, I didn't know who the f you was.
Right.
I think that's way more out of bounds than calling him out of his name. He said, yo, tell him the truth. Remember, they like, yo, Zaire here, all-pro linebacker. I'm like, who the f is this?
It's all doubling and tripling down when somebody that you care about is saying, yo, please stop. You're taking this somewhere where it don't need to go. I'm going to pause this. They've clearly turned up at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, in important man language to know by Joe Budden, know when something is a sensitive area that you're broaching for somebody else. Don't take that and weaponize it. Already this was a sensitive topic from go.
Yeah.
For a retired NBA player and an active NFL player to have the whole, like, we can have it. We ain't shit. We unathletic as hell. You know what about what we talking about. But for them two to have it, and now we tossing around accomplishments and accolades and who did what.
Who cheered?
Most athletes are egotistical, bro.
Okay.
We lie. We don't have.
You have a good career, bro.
Don't disrespect my name. That's all.
See, that's
How many
and
Jeff
now-
Teagues?
That's a good question.
So I've already made my position clear. Please stop playing with me like this. Now you about to be passive aggressive and call me tough guy and yada yada.
You had a good career.
Jeff didn't do too much to massage the situation. I will say that. He later on apologized, which I'll play because I don't think it's fair to play this and not the apology.
Facts.
And we love all of these guys. So I'm glad they pieced that up and it's over. But boy, did they have the internet in a little frenzy yesterday.
See?
And at that point, I gotta say that Zaire Franklin handled himself extremely well.
I hit him. I was like, yo, salute. To just keeping your composure because you were clearly being provoked right here.
Yeah.
You said I learned from the best.
You up like, come on, out of here.
Joe Budden broke down a tense exchange between Zaire Franklin and Jeff Teague on the Club 520 podcast, where emotions ran high during a Super Bowl wrap-up episode. Budden explained that he had no idea Franklin would even appear on the show, which added to the unexpected energy. The conversation started off casually, with Franklin and Teague comparing earnings and recognition between NFL and NBA players, as well as discussing how professional athletes are viewed overall. Franklin tried to keep things respectful, stressing the importance of legacy, personal identity, and professional reputation. But Teague's comments started to feel dismissive when he repeatedly misnamed Franklin and downplayed his career achievements. Budden noted that this escalation wasn't totally on purpose. It came from ego, miscommunication, and just not being aware of sensitive topics.